Don't think anyone in the NBA has the level of faith that Angel Reese has, because she goes in.
Angel Reese was the target of one of the harshest reality checks we've heard this year from Patrick Bet-David. She has been asserting that she is among the world's best players.
Back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to...
Patrick Bet-David, however, obviously doesn't think so. He uttered a single, sardonic, composed, and utterly brutal sentence. It was a remark about faith, God, and Angel Reese's leap shot, and it quickly rose to prominence as one of his podcast's most slick roasts ever. The same questions are now being asked by everyone. What specifically did Angel Reese say that triggered him? How did Patrick make it into one of his show's most brutally honest moments? We're going to dissect everything. But first, leave a reality check in the comments if you believe someone should have said it. Let's begin. Patrick Bet-David published a new episode of his podcast approximately 2 weeks ago. Everything went according to plan for the first few minutes. There was nothing unusual about the panel's discussion of sports, including the NBA and WNBA. However, the tone altered when Angel Reese was brought up. PBD stopped being reticent. It initially appeared as like he might genuinely give her credit, commend her, and show her some respect. In fact, he began by saying,
honestly, she must, there's a part of me that wants to come.
To be honest, I feel compelled to give her praise. You're thinking, well, perhaps he's warming up, at that point. Perhaps Patrick wagers that David will soon present Angel Reese with flowers. Yes, it's not even close. Because the next thing that happened was totally unexpected. You couldn't help but giggle at how coolly and brutally sarcastic it was delivered.
Anyone in the NBA has the level of faith that Angel Reese has, because she goes in and she just throws the ball up.
She doesn't even care where
she doesn't know where
it's hilarious. What sort of compliment is that, really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, she goes in and it's like, and it just goes like this.
Every time she takes a shot, he quipped, it becomes a full-fledged act of faith.
Watch it. It's a moment of faith. I have an emotional connection with God when I watch her play, because, you know, you tell me you believe in God like Angel Reese does.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people that have her.
This man genuinely claimed that he feels closer to God when he watches Angel Reese play basketball. To be honest, only Patrick Bet-David could say that aloud without even blinking. However, that was only a warm-up, since Patrick flicks the switch just when you think it's a simple backhanded compliment or light taunting. Things start to become hot at that point. PBD began to doubt her true basketball abilities. And to strengthen his argument, he even produced in voices. During the performance, he inquired directly.
Just show highlights of her, you know. Yeah.
Can we?
You know, at this point of the game,
there's a highlight of Angel Reese.
What do they pull up, then? Angel Reese is shown missing layups in footage after clip. Patrick wagers that David is telling everything in a composed manner, as if he were hosting a comedy show. Her abilities and statistics don't impress him. He is astounded by her self-assurance and the way she tosses the ball, truly launching it without even seeming to care where it goes. Then he says it with a straight face. That type of faith is what you tell me. Was that ever the case with Michael Jordan?
That kind of faith? Jordan. I don't have that kind of faith.
One more.
What is this?
I don't have that kind of faith.
The crazy thing is that he's not even making an effort to be humorous. He appears truly amazed. He's not simply making jokes about Angel Reese's careless shot choice anymore, which is what makes it so funny. He's actually drawing comparisons between her faith and Michael Jordan's. And clearly not in a positive manner. And just when you think he's done making fun of her, he completely changes gears, goes to Adam, and says, in a casual manner,
about for Adam buying a courtside ticket to Caitlin Clark's game. You know what game I wouldn't
Save
mind
that
going
money,
to?
PBD.
You know what game I wouldn't mind going to? When they face each other.
Oh.
Do you know why? Because there's one thing I love about sports. That's
very honest.
It dawns on you then that this is no longer even about Angel Reese. It has to do with the stress. Patrick Bet-David hopes to see Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese square off one more. He realizes that there is genuine hostility there, in addition to the fact that it would be a fantastic game. And that's the main idea in sports. He then poses the query to the group. Would you attend the game if it pitted Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese? Everyone immediately agrees.
Want to go to the game?
100%.
Courtside.
100%.
Would you actually want to go to the game?
Why don't you invite him to the podcast?
He even checks with them both twice. They are all in agreement, of course. A resounding yes for both of them. Indeed. In addition, it would pit Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese. And if you listen to Courtside's podcast, you'll see that the competition alone would make it impossible to watch. Ironically, Angel is also aware of it. She stated it aloud. Not everyone watches the WNBA for Caitlin Clark alone. They also watch it for her. There are several reasons why we are watching women's basketball. It's also due to me. And I want everyone to understand that. That kind of self-assurance, brash, outspoken, and unforgettable, but maybe perhaps a bit irrational, as Angel Reese believes she is not just good, but the best. The type of player who causes teams to lose sleep in the lead up to a match.
Who's the best player in the country?
To the media or me?
As you see it.
I feel like I'm the best player in the country.
As though coaches are sitting in film sessions saying, forget Caitlin Clark, she pretends that every scouting report starts with her name. How can we prevent Reese? On paper, she isn't precisely controlling every game, which makes it crazy. However, it seems as though she is because of the assurance with which she plays.
Tell me it's a fake quote. Please tell me this is a fake.
Her statistics are good. There are occasionally double-doubles, but nothing that changes the outcome. Her team is losing, she is having trouble finishing, and she is missing layups. She sounds and walks like Shaq's second coming, too, as if defenders are shuddering at the prospect of protecting her. And if it weren't so consistent, it would be amusing. Angel Reese is not a quiet person, she has never been the type to keep quiet. She desires attention. She pursues it and imagines herself standing next to Caitlin Clark on the WNBA Mount Rushmore. She truly believes that it is a rivalry similar to their 1A and 1B. However, we are all aware of the truth. While Angel is busy rewriting her own scouting report to make herself seem scarier, Caitlin Clark is out here rewriting record books. Angel observed Caitlin's "you can't see me" maneuver in college, paused, and said, "All right, bet." In the national championship game, she imitated it as if she had just defeated the last boss. They're pros now, though. Thus, there will be no more viral moments, only mature women, mature games, and honest, non-deceptive statistics. Angel. Although Reese's numbers are impressive, 13 and 13 on paper, they aren't converting into victories. It's not frightening, and Caitlin Clark doesn't do that. Angel seems to believe that she is the reason the league exists. Unless you include texts on social media, she has actually missed more layups this season than she has generated headlines. Caitlin Clark, meanwhile, is giving teams terrible dreams. In an attempt to slow her down, teams are completely reworking their defensive strategies. As if she had gravitational abilities, she is dragging defenders 30 feet away from the hoop. Angel, however, firmly feels that she is the primary draw for WNBA viewers. Is it clever self-promotion or delusion? Even when her numbers don't live up to the anticipation, Angel Reese confidently continues to make news. In the meantime, the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, and Lexi Hull let their performances speak for themselves, gaining recognition rather than seeking it. Although Angel claimed to be the top star in the league, the statistics and All-Star voting don't support that claim. With more than 1.3 million votes, Caitlin leads the field of frontcourt players, while she came in at number 12. In all honesty, most of us weren't believing it, and Patrick Bet David wasn't either. The domination is not matched by the fanfare.